Ideas, ideas. I'm thinking a drone. It's coming. Fish on. I'm Zachary Fowler, and this is the 7-Day Island Survival Challenge. For the next 7 days, this island's all mine. To build, to create. I hope this works. To have adventure on. Yeehaw. And to catch and cook as many unique things as I can come up with. Smoked eel sushi in the outdoors. Good morning. Another beautiful day in the neighborhood. My finger up here is healing up good. But right there, it's a little on the red side. I think I gotta try to find something to put on that. Some plantain, some yarrow. Make a poultice. Put a Band-Aid on there. But to do that, I'll have to get out of bed. Make some coffee. I didn't do my dishes last night. Kitchen's a mess. Single guys in the woods. I mean, what are you gonna do? All right. Let's do this. Oh, pan is so dirty. What's my little smoked eel doing? Ooh, looks pretty darn smoked. Oh, look at all the oils. Oh, look at this mess. Look at my sink. Change out my water and wash my dishes. Any coffee left from yesterday? I hear something in there.
Looks good. Everything. Oh, look at that. Looks clean. Sink is clean. Maybe I'd do the same thing with this. Haha. Little drying rack area. I do love that wok. Just like cast irons, boil it clean, wipe it out, treat it with new oil, good to go. Alright, alright. Woo! I'm so stoked. I picked just the right spot too. Like, I can't remember when it ever happened to me, but once before, I remember picking a spot. I think that was with the Wooded Beardsman in Canada when we did our 7-day wilderness living challenge up there. It was just like every day the wind came from a different direction. That's what it was. But all the other times I've ever done something, I feel like I've always gotten it right the first try. We're putting, you know, everything where it is so that the smoke's not blowing on me. I've never built a table and then found that the smoke is just in my eyes the entire time. And like, man, this was a bad spot to stick the table. And I was all established and frustrated. Well, before we get into the rest of today's video and adventures, I want to introduce you to our sponsor today, Catchco. Catchco makes and sells fishing lures. They've been with me for a while because they are the makers of Mystery Tackle Box. You've probably seen every time I'm out and about in the boat, you see between my legs, I got my tackle and then my Mystery Tackle Box. They sent me some Elites. You've already seen me the first day messing around with some of the stuff from the Elite box, catching my dinner with it. Yeah. But today we're not going to rely on my Mystery Tackle Box. We're going to go on Catchco's Shop Carl's storefront and see if we can't pick out individual lures to help us win the game of fishing. Going on there and ordering is so easy. Today we're going to order us up some stuff and have it drone dropped to us here so we can go up to the upper lake and with the big boat have an adventure out there and see if we can't get on some salmon and some trout down deep. I got some special goodies I've put onto the boat so I can do something new that I've never done before. Whenever I do one of these, I try to always do something a little bit new. Let's see what we can find here and get some goodies. Ooh, that's nice. Add to cart. And, oh, I've always wanted one of those. Add to cart. Holy cow. I don't know if their drones are going to be able to handle this. All right, last item. Okay. Airdrop. Boom. Says 2 hours. Okay, so we got a little bit of time to build some stuff. And don't forget to check out those links in the description below. Our sponsor for today's video, Shop Carl's, the 7-Day Island Survival Challenge playlist, so you can start from the beginning and the gear video. I'm gonna have some quiet time, spend some time in the Word, maybe do some journaling, and then build something until the drone shows up with our lures. Psalm 107, 1 through 3. Oh, give thanks to the Lord, for he is good, for his mercy endures forever. Dear Diary, I wonder how I'll be remembered in the future. Not just like a little ways from now, but like the far, far future, where the trees are all gone and the fish are all gone and there's no choice but to go live in space. And they find my videos.
Will I be vilified like some sort of a bushcraft Darth Vader, killing all the fish so I could eat them, and chopping down all the trees so I can build stuff? Ah, who are we kidding? They're all gonna be fat and riding in hover sleds and won't care anyways. Wow, that got dark really quick. Well, there's always the Matrix to get plugged into.
Flies are getting a little annoying. I think I gotta build my little maggot feeder and get them out of here. The dead stuff area over there is getting a little gnarly. But I got the flies and the stuff growing on it that I wanted, so now's the time to put it here in the water, somewhere downwind. So I gotta find my Grim card, make a net, I think. And then I can put the dead stuff in the net and hang it from a stick in the water where I can cast around. Let's see what we got here. Card with the net needle, that's what we need.
Net making is really quite easy to do. It's and it's kind of fun. It's like knitting for men. Okay, let me try to fix this. I'm just thinking like net making's more useful than knitting. I mean, you can't make a hammock out of it knitting or crocheting even. So it's more of a girly thing. Whereas net making, you can catch a fish or make a nice hammock. Boy, I'm pretty sure that's gonna come back to bite me in the comments.
Not the prettiest net I've ever made, but that should do it. Drop my dead stuff in there. Not too shabby. Took me about, I don't know, 45, 50 minutes. Probably should have done finer holes at the bottom. I started out with a circle and then just kept increasing. I doubled it. Now I just gotta get them in there. This is gonna be a nasty, and get them out of here because they just smell it. Ugh. Blowing all that grossness back into camp. Yeah. Somehow grosser than I thought it would be, and all right, gotta get this done. Oh. All right, I even went and grabbed the fish from last night. I don't want those rotting near camp. What a gnarly looking bundle that is, huh? Oh shoot, my rods are all tangled up in the tree, so I gotta build a dock. Ooh, this would kind of be the ultimate if I could like come from the island and sit on this rock, and there's a giant crevice underneath that rock. Well, that's pretty cool. This side of the island's all rocky, the other side's all weeds. It's got such a nice mix of, you know, agriculture and just wildness. Right where I made camp. This is the only place I see blueberries around the whole island. Probably because it's on the southern side. It has all that light. Beautiful. Delicious blueberries. Woo! Those are amazing. Spiderweb. I think I just ate. All right, let's finish this. Stay on task. Well, the beaver cut this tree down. The wind's been going this way the entire time, so if I put it over here between the weeds and the tree, I could probably trim a little bit, walk out the tree, and put it right in here. Let's see if this will even work though. There's lots of gravel. It's pretty sturdy. Ugh. Trying to keep my balance in the boat. Gross. Gotta get near it. Oh, gross. It touched the rest of my boat. No. Ah, disgusting. It's touching all kinds of stuff. Hasn't touched me yet, though. Oh, come on, come on. Get it on there. Well, it's not like this boat can smell any fishier. I'm just kidding. I don't really have that big of a gag reflex. There, mission accomplished. Wow, all that hard work, surprisingly enough, it's kind of made me kind of hungry. I think I'm gonna have my tacos from last night. Oh man, I guess I really didn't take that into account. I thought maybe they'd be a little soggy, but like, this is like wet noodle soggy kind of. That's not appetizing. I'm pretty hungry though, so I'll give it a bite. Well, it's still pretty good. Oh, got cigarettes. Thank you, Lord, for the abundance of fish and fish tacos. Just name amen. Oh my goodness. Well, I hope the drone can make it here. The delivery, it's getting windy. I checked the weather, and tomorrow and the next day, hurricane's coming in. So, yeehaw. That's still really good. Probably think I'm nuts, but one of my favorite things is whole belly clams fried, but not the day that you get them. You leave them in the back of the truck bed for a day, and the next morning you go out and open up that styrofoam container and sprinkle some salt on them and eat them leftover like that. Oh man, so good. It's got to be a truck bed though, and it can't, nothing weird can happen to them. You can't have a raccoon climb up and get into them. They got to be like just cool enough, late fall, but still enough that you bought them from a good stand on the side of the road, you know, that they're really real Maine clams that have been made into whole belly clams, not clam strips, whole belly clams. That means the whole belly with all that, a lot of people think is the grossness in them, the whole thing. I don't know why this made me think of that. I guess because I'm eating cold fish with a kind of a soggy wrapper. I don't know what it was before I came out here. I feel like I've got maybe some YouTube burnout. You know? I had the glamper camper. It took so much out of me being up till 3 in the morning every day. I'm all out of whack staying up too late, and after 2 days in the outdoors and 2 nights of sleeping in the hammock, even as muggy as it is without my fan and all my comforts at home, I just feel energized. Feels like juiced. Feel like jacked on the outdoors. I don't know how else to put it. All kinds of things just bubbling out of my mind here. Just ideas. I'm thinking ideas like slingshot that shoots my lure and a worm and a hook out off of a dock, and a dock that I can put my boat at, so I don't have to like climb in and out of the boat and it's all flopped to the side. I could tie it to a dock, and another place to put the cooler like over here so it's on the stand, so the top of it is right here, so I can also use that for cutting up fish on. Oh, I hear it. The drone, it's coming. Where is it? Oh, where is it? I hear it. Can't tell what direction it's coming from. there? No, that way? No, I think it's coming from that way. I don't know how it's gonna make it down through the trees. Holy cow! All right. Oh geez, I hope I didn't pick anything breakable. I don't think I did. What we got in our package. Pretty much everything I ordered, but I didn't show you as much as I ordered because that would have taken forever. Oh my goodness, they threw in some extra goodies. Another mystery tackle box and another elite mystery tackle box and some shirts, extra large, and that's me these days, so they got that right. Extra large hoodie. Yes. Oh, small baits for ice fishing and or maybe today for deep fishing for stuff. Little spinner bait. Some little little jig head leech things, furry, feathery jig head. Oh, that's extra tiny. I thought it would be just a wee bit bigger than that. I didn't read the fine print, huh? Clear Guggen worms. That would have been great for yesterday's bass that was giving me trouble. Ah, that's what I needed. And I thought maybe some attractant. These are attractant markers. Call these the Yodo worms, but it's like a big leech. And I feel like this is kind of a leechy place. Frogs. Oh, I'm excited about these. I love the Guggen baits. I don't care if people say they're too expensive and stuff. I can't get over the smell of these. Oh, like anise and I don't know what it is. Maybe there's garlic too, but mostly I just get that anise smell. It's like, I've never owned one of these before. And I thought this was pretty cool looking. I love the look of this guy. It looks kind of grumpy. It's a soft plastic swim bait. That'll be fun. I was looking forward to this one. That's the size I was hoping the other one would be as well. Jigging straight down for the trout and or salmon. This will be great. Another Carl's Bait and Tackle brand lures. Kind of a signature shape and design to this one, or at least I've never seen anybody else making these particular shape. And the way it's weighted up here and it's jigged from above kind of straight down to the floppy spinner type tail. So you can cast it and reel it, or you can go straight down with it, kind of ice fish with it or something like that and flutter, or straight down from the boat like we're trying to do today. And a nice little hard swim bait. Is perfectly matches the fish that are in here. Oh man, I bet this big guy yesterday would have gone after that. Tiger striped perch design. All right, everything I ordered. Oh, I am so sweaty. I think I'm throwing on a new shirt. And of course, I'll probably get a chance tomorrow during the storm to wear the hoodie when it's cold and wet. Ah, fresh shirt. Now, what do I do with all this tackle? I don't know if I have enough room in my tackle box. Oh, and I didn't even look at these yet. Oh my goodness. Oh my. All right, well, maybe I'll save these pack these up, save these for another adventure. Although I want to see what's in the elite box. Ooh, what's this? Oh, no way. That's so simple. It goes on your pole. It'll keep your lures with all the, like your crankbaits or something. And if you put it on the pole, you just wrap it around the pole. Oh, I want 10 of these. That's a must-have. I love my gadgets and gizmos. How can I say? And I think I might have a shopping problem.
My name is Joyce, and I'm a shopaholic.
Welcome, Joyce. Okay, hang in there, Joyce. What about you?
Hi, I'm Fowler, and I'm a shopaholic. All right, what can I fit in here so it doesn't need to be in its boxes anymore? Little tail, they hit it, hook comes out the back, Boom. So, oh yeah. That's my favorite painted lure I think I've ever seen. Like a little goldfish. The action. Oh. I love the Whopper ploppers. I don't know why I didn't order one. I guess I just didn't end up on the right page. I got too carried away looking at other stuff. But this one, it's got a blade that spins, and then there's like a little plate that hangs down, so when it hits it, it makes a little clapping noise. That's gonna be awesome. I think I'll bring the hoodie with me if I stay out late up in the lake up there. Wind moving across the lake could be nice and cool. I finally get a chance to wear a sweatshirt. I want fall to come. I love the fall weather. Well, thank you guys at Catchco for sending this stuff out to me to have some fun. I almost feel bad taking it. Is it weird? I feel bad taking it out of the packages. How do I say this so I don't sound like some sort of a stuck-up brat? Like, alright, so when you're a kid, my parents used to say, I'll take you into the store, but don't get the Iwani disease, right? And there isn't a lot out there nowadays that when I go to a store, I'm like, ooh, I want that, I want that. But when it comes to the fishing and stuff, it's like, that's when I get the Iwani disease. And I totally got it when I was shopping for all this stuff. I got carried away, I bought way more than I needed, but like, I regret nothing. So, there it is. When I shop Carl's Bait and Tackle, I know this is a paid sponsorship, but I can't tell you how much fun I always have with all the stuff that I get from the mystery tackle box and whatnot. But I'll stop belaboring the point. Let's get up to the upper lake and take the big boat out. I haven't taken it out with the new trolling motor with spot lock and the Garmin, so we can see down deep and see if we can't target something better than the old bass and bass and bass and bass and bass. Catch something really good for dinner. Headed on the highway, headed for adventure, and everything is stuck to everything else. My lure is not very alluring today. Ooh, stinks. Might just save that in my memorabilia box. Even though I didn't catch anything on it, it's still pretty darn cool that I made a lure out of the skin from that eel. And the memories bring back your That's funny. Everybody's been leaving it in the comments, where are you? Where is this? And all this stuff. Well, let me tell you exactly where I am.
You can see the 4 states that border Springfield: Ohio, Nevada, Maine, and Kentucky.
Ha! Didn't really think I was gonna tell you where I am. This is my new favorite spot. If I can, someday, I'm gonna buy me a lake house on this lake. This is beautiful. Just so much to look at. It's so clear, the water, amazing. I wonder if that beaver's coming all the way down from here. So I'm all the way down to take the sticks off of that island. I know I said we go to the boat further up, but I just can't pass up one more shot with all this new stuff at that big guy again. See if he's still in here. Put some of this 15-pound leader on. Oh Lord, won't you give me a fish for dinner? My friends all have bassin'. I'd like a salmon but I'm fishing for bass just for the fun of it. Hopefully. Zip. There we go. Zip. Done. Dragon drops. I got a good feeling about this white and sparkly guy. And weedless. I'm gonna chuck it right on top of the beaver lodge and then pop it out of there and let it fall right through the stick. See if it'll take the bait. There, little bass, not the big guy. Goodbye. Let's head up over the dam and go to the big boat. There she is, right where I left her. Perfect. Now to find the fishes. Where are all the fishies? I know that on the map I've looked and somewhere out there is where I'm hoping to find the fish. All right, it seems like a good spot. So I'm gonna try to move around with the trolling motor and get a more accurate view of what's going on down below with the Garmin. Perfectly clear. I'm so excited. I've wanted to do this for so long. This whole trip, all kinds of fun things that I've wanted to do. I keep finding myself too busy to do them. Now I'm doing it. Oh, I can see the bottom. Ah, there's the trolling motor. Ah, I forgot that was on there. It was a from my Grim card. This is the first time I have done this, so I'm gonna go with this little guy first. Let him charge up from the sun for a sec. Oh yeah, super glow. She glows. All right, here goes nothing. Whoa, something's coming in. Look at that. Oh man. Oh, they just came in hot on that. They're right there. Oh my goodness, now I'm fired up. What was it? There we go, I can see my lure on the screen right there. Ah, just teasing it. This is what we want, these guys over here. Had several small hit. I'll try a little attractant on it. Let's try this. What's that smell like? Whoa, it does smell like a garlic pen. That makes me hungry. And my fingers are gonna reek of garlic. Oh, I love that. I can live with that. Let's see. Oh, I just come racing in. Again. I'm gonna try a different lure. Trout worm. I won't be able to resist that. Alright, try again. Fish on. Fish on. Oh, I lost him. There he goes, back down. Darn it. Man, it looks like a ready for war. We got one on the nose, one on the tail, hooks everywhere. All right, let's do this. Do I got him? A bass. A smallie. A smallmouth bass. Woo! I am glad I brought the sweatshirt. I see a canoe over there. So I texted Gardner, and it's not him. So lonely, I'm so lonely. Oh. I'm not all that lonely. I was like, but I saw somebody I thought maybe was a friend. If you guys don't remember, Gardner was, well, I think we just did a little rehash that had a bunch of different fish catches in it. And when I did the diving for lures, mystery tackle box for the win. Good story, right? Let's see if we can catch a fish. Wait, I got something. Another smallie. No wonder they're so aggressive down there. There. Alright. Oh, he's just jumped into the Garmin. No, back into the sea. You can see him. Alright, what else we got in here? We're going super tiny to catch dinner. Because Papa wants to eat. It's getting darker and foggier and creepier and lonelier. All the howling of the wind and the howling of the strings and the fishing line and the creaking of that thing. Jeepers. Going ice fishing style. Tiny hook, tiny lure, tiny bit of worm, and a whole lot of fish. Oh, it's definitely a whole bunch of smallmouth bass down there. Keeping this one, and then we'll move over and see if there still isn't something somewhere else. Maybe we'll move closer to shore. Yep. Is that all that's in this lake? No, it's nothing to write home about. And it certainly isn't a trout. It's like a video game that I'm losing. No, I don't want you. You're a tinier fish. Let go. Look at that little guy glow. Who wouldn't eat that? I would eat that. If I was a fish. I'm not a fish though. Let's see.
I wasn't very successful in my fish catches during this 7-day challenge here on the lake. Chris and I went back after the fact. We brought the drone with us and we got some beautiful footage of the bottom of the lake in the areas that I was fishing. I accidentally recorded one of them in time lapse, but it's such a neat look at the bottom of the lake. And I was fishing right in this spot here So I don't know why I wasn't catching some of these bigger fish, but they're down there. And this is what I'm looking for whenever I'm fishing a spot. I'm using the fish finder or a map on the phone, looking for an area that pushes up from the bottom. It's not the deeper holes. It's about 23 feet right here, and it is full of smallmouth bass and largemouth bass. And Chris and I managed to nail a couple good ones when we went back.
Oh yeah, fish on. Oh, did I lose him? Nope. And yes, it's a different fish, which is perfect. I think there's a whole school of them down there. Haha. It's a one of these little red-eared sunfish again. Oh my goodness, that's 2 of them that jumped into the Garmin. Good. There. I think that's the best one I've caught so far on this trip. It's like 2-pounder. Kept paddling past all these bass just laying in here, and now I'm in the other lake. So 2 bass from the smallmouth from up in the other one, the little bluegill, and the new lake, 1 bass. The mighty hunter returns home with his massive bass and 2 tinier basses. That's a good one. 15 inches, 2-pounder. 2-pounder. Oh, got hot from all that paddling. Not the successful I was hoping for, but hey, it was all on the stuff that I just got in the airdrop. So apparently they're feeding after dark, and guess what? I am too. I think I'm gonna make some ramen noodles. Or fish ramen noodles, as it were. I know, maybe that sounds a little gross, but I've always thought when I use adobo, it tastes a lot like ramen sometimes with certain foods. So I think I'll make a quick broth with some of the bones and stuff from the fishes after I clean them, and some adobo, and then I'll use that to cook my noodles, and then stir fry up some vegetables, put that all together. Oh, it's gonna be so good. Epic. Epic bushcraft meal. It's gonna be awesome. All right. Let's see. Lord, thank you for this food and blessing me with this fish right when I need it. And ramen noodles. Just name amen. All right, let's try it out. So excited. So excited. Wanted to try this recipe for a long time. That is so good. Ramen noodles by the campfire. Look at that. Oh. Oh. That just hit the spot. Catch and cook ramen noodles. I saved the fish. I actually didn't even cook the fish. Because as I thought about it, I was like, that would just be too much fish. The broth is going to be so strong, it's going to make a really tight broth. But I figured if I threw the fish in there, it'd just be chunks of fish, and then it'd be more like ramen noodle fish chowder. And so, tomorrow morning, I now have fish. I can wrap it in bacon or do something cool. I haven't done it yet. Maybe my jalapeno bass poppers. Ooh. That sounds good. Sesame seeds. I almost forgot the best part. Nothing like a little, or a lot of sesame seeds. I'll mix those in. It just adds that little bit of something special. Totally worth waiting till 1 o'clock in the morning. Holy cow. It does not look good for this adventure. Hurricane is coming this way. I'm not excited about that. I'm gonna get dumped on tomorrow. Does seem like almost on every adventure though. 1 or 2 days out of the trip can be in complete insanity for weather. First 30-day survival challenge, there was a huge storm. It was blowing and shaking all the trees, and oh, it was crazy. Woodbeardman and I in Canada, trees were blowing over and fell like right next to his tent while we were sleeping, and my tree blew over while I was tied to it in my hammock, and it just cracked a little bit. So I woke up and I tied a come-along from the car, come-along strap or ratchet strap to another tree, and ratchet strapped it tight so it couldn't blow over any further. It was all busted up at the stump where it was attached. And then me and Greg in the Rockies, the first night I moved up into the trees to live in my shelter, it blew like 30-mile-an-hour winds, and the trees were shaking, and Greg was like, yeah, I was a little worried for you. I slept like a baby, slept right through it. I mean, I kept waking up and being like, holy cow, hope these trees hold. Thunder and lightning. Sleeping in a tree during a thunder and lightning storm. Wow, yeah. Whew. This bite was spicy. I'm going to spin all the jalapenos at the bottom. I still got some cleanup to do. So I better do that before I can't get up at all. There we go. In for the night. Not a bad day, all in all. Hopefully tomorrow the hurricane isn't too bad, and I can still get up to making some stuff and have some fun adventure. And that's why I do it, right? So I'm done. Stick a fork in me. A little side note, or a little PS. I have to change this darn band-aid. Day 1, cut myself, pain in the neck, and it's the weirdest cut. So it's like split open. Got to keep it closed. Got to keep it clean. It means changing the band-aid like 3 times a day. I'm glad I found that box of band-aids, although I wish I had a better type of band-aid. It's the simple things, you know. It's like without that one finger, you know. I wish it could have been like a pinky or something, anything. This is I know it's my left hand and not my most used hand, but what a pain in the neck. Anyways, not complaining, just explaining. So I will see you guys in the next one, day 4. Fowler out.